Y'all, so I just had an interesting idea. I got this idea this morning when I woke up, and I was like, you know what? I should do a reading on the BBL movement. I was like this reading might be a little weird, and it might not be for you, okay? Which is fine. But if you want to stick around and catch this tea, you can. But yeah, I just wanted to do a reading on the movement. Like, oh, I forgot to ask. Like, we're gonna ask about the collective energy of the people with BBLs and like the Kardashians. I forgot to ask about the Kardashians. Oh me, oh my. How do the Kardashians feel about being recognized as the people who made the BBL movement popular? Why did I want to sing Popular from Wicked just now? You know what? I don't know if it's out yet, the new Wicked movie. Anyways, let's just get... I'm about to go on a whole tangent. Okay, so I've been gone for a while. But first, I want to explain to you guys what BBL means, because a lot of people throw that term around and not know what the hell it means. And I'm not going to lie, it kind of annoys me. So I'm going to just tell you. A BBL is a fat transfer. Not everybody that has a botched booty, not everybody who has an exaggerated butt and hips has had a BBL, because contrary to popular belief, not everybody is fat. Okay? Not everybody is fat. And I believe there's a certain amount of fat that you need in order for you to transfer it to your butt or your legs or your thighs or whatever, right? So not everybody that you see with something that's botched or big has a BBL. There's a such thing as injections, okay? So I just wanted to throw that out there, because y'all be telling people that they got a BBL, and no, not everybody has a BBL. So I want to know, like, what's the current energy of the people with BBLs? Like, are they happy with them? Like, what's the current energy of people with BBLs? The current collective energy of the collective with BBLs. Yeah. We wanted different things. Ooh, damn. Okay. What's the current... Okay, I'm gonna just say what I'm hearing before I lose it. So, with this card, it says we wanted different things. Some people regret it. And I also feel like they don't just regret it. I feel like people are cracking on them. Like, people are making fun of them. They're calling them botched. You can honestly get this shit done anywhere now. And this is what I'm intuitively picking up. I feel like there's a lot of people that are doing under the counter procedures. You can get it done anywhere for cheap, and people are taking the cheaper route and probably are coming out looking botched. And people are being talked about. People are being made fun of. People are being made fun of, and they regret it. That's one reason why they regret it. Well, that's honestly the only reason that I'm seeing. It's like they paid to get an insecurity taken care of, but then they're being made fun of more after paying to take care of the insecurity. Now the insecurity has doubled. Does that make sense? I still have hope they could work this out. Some people are satisfied with theirs despite... Oh my God, like, I feel like people are getting botched all over the place. That's the energy I'm seeing. It's people being botched. And I swear, this... I did not expect this. But I'm seeing people... There's split groups here. I'm seeing people not being happy. But I'm also seeing people with still not being... Still seeing the criticism on social media I'm hearing about people judging them for getting the procedure. still facing criticism. However, they're tolerating it, because they're telling themselves like, well, I got it because I feel better now. Does that make sense? Jesus, this is actually kind of heavy. I didn't expect it to be this energy to be this heavy, to be honest with you. It's, how do I put it? I'm reading an insecurity. It's a genuine insecurity, you guys. And so I'm not trying to make this dark because this is supposed to be like a fun reading. Like it's a weird reading, which that's the only reason why I started my channel. Like I wanted to read on things that people just didn't think of or didn't dare. Like that's kind of the reason why I started my channel. I wasn't trying to make it a celebrity tarot channel because I could really care less about celebrities like that. But like, I don't know. This is just the type of content this is just the type of content I wanted to make. But I'm really diving into an insecurity, and it feels like that. it's heavy energy. It's kind of sorta not too heavy, but it's a little kind of depressing in a way. So despite people making jokes about it and judging, like this is people's self-esteem we're talking about. What else? I can feel that magnetic pull towards you. There's people who are still going to get the procedure. There's people in recovery right now, bitch. There's people who are, is it post-op? There's people who got their surgery fucking 2 weeks ago, bitch, and recovering. There's people still, that's actually one of my questions. Like, is it going to cease to exist? I don't think so. And even if it was made like illegal or something, people are still going to do it illegally. Still. Because it's a genuine insecurity people have. Like, and I don't think it's 100% about following the trends that celebrities set, like the Kardashians or whatever, keeping up with some sort of fad. I don't think it's about that. I think even before Kim Kardashian and them, like, I feel like people genuinely did have an insecurity. People like had insecurities about their butt or whatever and wanted to change it. And so it's not just about following a trend. It's not about that. Y'all, when I tell you, and I haven't been reading either, part of the reason why I haven't been reading is because Spirit literally turned off my intuition. I cannot read, like, because, girl, I needed to rest. And sometimes that happens, though. Like, I can't, like, fucking interpret a card. Interpret cards when I'm doing, like, a reading for myself or something. That means, yes, Spirit turns off your intuition when in dire need. I don't even know what I did, though, for real. Like, what I do? It's probably because I need to rest. And, I just been tired. But I'm back like I never left. And we in this B. Alright. One more card. What else? Oh, I got two. I love you more than I will ever let on, and I regret how I've handled the situation. Exactly. What I tell you. People regret it. Shit. And I honestly think that's celebrities. Like I said before, it's not always about a trend to some people, but to some people, it is a trend. They do it to stay relevant. They do it for attention. And people who, if it's the case for some of these people, they regret it now. Because there's people who actually have this insecurity, and those are the people that are holding on. Like, I see that, like, in the energy check. Like, those are the people who are tolerating the judgment from social media. Because everybody's saying that everybody got a fucking BBL, and they don't know what the fuck that shit means, right? But the people who did it for them, they're holding on. Despite the judgment and stuff. But there's people who are regretting it because they were just following a trend. And some people, I get people like realizing like the health risk and stuff, like suffering the consequences of getting this procedure done. I don't know what the consequences are, if I'm being honest with you. I didn't do that much research yet. I did a little bit, like Like when it comes to the Kardashians, that's the research I did for the procedure. But like other than that, I didn't do any research like as to like what are the health complications. I'm not really, if I did that type of research though, I'm gonna be honest with you, I might do it after the reading. But if I did that type of research, I think I would be interested in that type of information if I was looking to get the procedure. And to be honest with you, I'm not. And I'm not judging with like people who get surgery either, because honestly, I think I would want to get some work done, to be honest. So I'm not really judging, like you do you, right? But I feel like it's very important, at least for me, to develop a healthy attitude towards myself before I start allowing people to cut into me, right? That's just my opinion. But yeah. That's the energy, y'all. Yay! We got done with the first question. Are they happy with them? Some people. It's the thing. That's the thing. See, and I just mentioned a healthy. Thank you, Spirit. I just mentioned a healthy connection with yourself. People who got the procedure for them because they want to take care of it. They genuinely want to take care of insecurity and not hop on the trend. They're still not happy because they're letting judgment get to them. The fact that this procedure has become notorious, they're letting social media get to them about their decision. Kind of like secondhand embarrassment, in a way. Like if someone was on social media and they were botched, and then the person that got the same damn procedure, oh, Pete, you go to the comment section and people are like, oh, these BBLs killing y'all. And then imagine you're the person who has the BBL, like reading those types of comments. Like that's what I'm saying. Like people are getting judged indirectly and directly. Okay. How does the cosmetic industry collectively feel about the BBL movement? Are we on the tail end? I don't think we are, to be honest. It may be not a trend anymore, but again, I don't think this procedure is going away anytime soon. There's not enough evidence. There's not enough like things to prove that it needs to be illegal. That makes sense. It doesn't need to be illegal. Like there's no like legitimate reason as to why it should be. At least they tell you, like if there's risk, they tell you. So there's no adequate reason as to why it should be illegal. So I don't see it being illegal. Okay. How does the cosmetic industry collectively feel about the BBL movement? Thank God I got water, because I'm talking a lot. Ooh. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, they feel all right. They feel. All these cards are cup cards. Cup cards are emotions. You got me feeling emotions higher than I ever felt. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. All right. Let me not. All right. How do they feel? I'm gonna be straight up with you. Some of these surgeons don't like it. They don't like it. They think that it's dangerous. However, there's surgeons who don't mind giving it to you for money. See? This person looks like they're feeding the needy. They don't mind giving it to you. There's people who are doing research on it. Doing more research, trying to make sense of the procedure and trying to better their craft. It's more of like a personal energy. Like it depends on the doctor. I can use me as an example as to what I'm trying to say. as a person that reads tarot, and as a person that would be on the outside looking in, be considered a part of the spiritual community because I read tarot, it's not like that. I don't consider myself a part of the spiritual community just because I read tarot, because I think that the spiritual community is just as toxic. It's just as toxic. And as a person who also likes conspiracy theories, I do question the ideologies of the spiritual community sometimes. And so in this situation, this would be me. Imagine I'm a fucking surgeon and I'm practicing the craft and judging upon what a BBL is and looking at its track history when it comes to these people right here that are paying for it and wanting it. There's people who are studying. Like, is this safe? Should this even continue? Like where did this even come from? Like, what is genuinely the gravity of like this situation, like the BBL movement? Like what is this? Studying, like trying to figure out, like trying to weigh the options. Like, is it bad? Is it good? Like, is there more negative effects than positive effects? Like, is this safe? Trying to kind of level with themselves regarding this movement, this procedure. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, some people don't like it. Some people, and also I feel like they don't tell you everything when it comes to this procedure. After it's done, they don't tell you everything. Like, there's a lot of burden and a lot of stress that comes with having this procedure. And it depends on how you can handle it. For example, say if I got one and I'm like, y'all, like, I saw Kim Kardashian one once, so I'm gonna give me one. And so I get it, right? And then I say, well, shit, I'm trying to not say something that sounds gross. Like, you leak every, what, two days, like something like that. Like, there's risk, but also like weird nuances that comes with this procedure that people don't really talk about. It's weird. It's so weird. Surgeons don't like it. And I'm saying specifically the males. Well, there's predominantly male doctors. I'm seeing specifically the males, but I think it's the older males, like 50, 60, mid 40s. It's the older ones that have more experience, that are more certified. But yeah, I know that the cosmetology, the cosmetic surgery industry is predominantly male. So I'm like over here, like, it's the males. Like, bitch, of course it is. But they don't like it. But some people are willing to do it because they feel confident in their ability to bring positive results that their patient will like, their client will like, and also the money. It's good. Like, the money is good. I know that being a cosmetic surgeon, that's easy money, but I'm not into cutting people open and seeing their insides. I'm not into that. Like, that could be just easy money right there. Well, not really, because you still need to go to school and all that, but like, you can charge as much as you want and people will pay for it. That's what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, the thing is, just for me, I'm not really into like seeing people's insides, you know? Anyways. And also, I'm not like material like that, to be honest. Like, even now, I'm trying to pick a career path, and I was gonna do pharmacy technician, but people are like, they don't get paid that much. At first, I wanted to be a social worker for foster kids, but people are telling me, oh, they don't get paid that much. And it's like, it's not about the money for me. I just want to choose a career path that I'll genuinely enjoy. That's all it is for me, right? But anyways, it's not about me. I don't have a BBL, so there's no reason for me to bring myself up in this situation. That's a good question. Okay, how does God feel about the BBL movement? Are we even supposed to be getting them? Like, what's tea? God. What's tea? How does God feel about the BBL movement? BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Ritual and okay. Well, God says y'all following the fad. And y'all need to stop. I thought so. Okay. So we have rule, we have rebirth, we have manifestation, we have winter. This is the wisdom. This is the witch's wisdom oracle deck, by the way. Witch's wisdom oracle deck. And we have ritual. Oh, shit. And then we have clearance. We have Watchtower of the North, winter. Manifestation. We have rebirth. So what God is saying is, well, pretty much what I was saying before, like it's a trend, and God is saying that you need to take charge of your self-esteem, take charge of your perception of yourself, and not let other people define you. Same thing when I was mentioning the secondhand embarrassment, like people like getting indirectly judged. That scenario is also showing up here. It's like, don't let people define you. Also, you should stop. You should stop getting them. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying that if a procedure has risk at all, that lets you know that it's not natural and you shouldn't be doing it if it even has a risk. Same thing could be applied to, like, I don't know if y'all heard this before, but like when people like, well, I've heard it from tarot readers. Like they say, like, if you're worrying and you're constantly being plagued with worry, that's not the Most High. It's something else. Like it's not, it's your, if you're not being encouraged in the midst of worrying, it's not the Most High. It's not your spiritual team. That's, if it's not encouraging words. I feel like the same thing could be applied. Like, I forgot where I was trying to get at, to be honest with you. I forgot where I was trying to get at. I hope y'all catch my drift. Like, you need to be in charge of your own self-esteem. Like, don't let people influence your perception of yourself, regardless of if you got the procedure or not. Like, I feel like it's important to develop a healthy relationship with yourself. It's very saying, like, clean out the closet. Like, okay. And also women have kind of a big role to play in this BBL movement, and it's not like what you think. It's more so like, listen, don't shoot the messenger, but Spirit is saying that women bully each other and y'all need to stop. And also innovation. We were just talking about the Kardashians, weren't we? And don't these bitches look like witches? Ooh, oof. Ritual, child. There's something about them Kardashians. Oofers. But Spirit is saying, like, y'all are so much more than your butts. Spirit is saying, women. I'm talking to you. Women, y'all are so much more than your physical appearance. Y'all have to understand that you are walking portals, is what Spirit is saying. You see how they're opening a portal, and it's just women in that card. You see how they're opening a portal? The fact that you could literally channel a whole human being from the spiritual realm out of your vagina and birth it, that's magic. And it's not magic that you should be afraid of either. You're literally a portal from the spiritual world. You're literally a direct connection to spirit, because you're able to birth a whole human being onto the earth. You have to understand your power, that you're so much more than your body, is what Spirit is saying. Come through. I know I sound so weird right now from my sweet mates. I'm sure she can hear me doing this reading. I don't give a fuck. Do I sound like Glorilla? I don't give a fuck. How does... I already answered that. How do the Kardashians feel about being recognized as the people who made the BBL movement popular? I'm almost done, y'all. I'm almost done. How do the... Oh, well, they like it. It was their intention. It has something to do with magic. Like, I feel like they want the spirit of innovation around them. Or I feel like just anything that they did was like induced to make something popular or trend, to be basically like the trendsetters of pop culture. And I feel like they succeeded 100%. Like, despite how you can like them or hate them, but you can't deny the Kardashians' impact on pop culture over the last decade. You can't. Like, it's impossible. You can't. As much as you might want to ignore them, you can't. Like, their impact is like forever, and that's how they feel. They know that they made y'all fucking... Oh, that's really dark. I can't say that. That's really dark. Let me not. But they know that they made it popular. That was their intention. But I don't want to say directly, though. It was more so like I said before, the spirit of innovation. Like, there may have been some work done to keep them relevant or popular, and whatever they did, people would follow. Like, could have been some work done to conjure up that specific type of energy. And so whatever choices they decided to make, people would follow. And if that meant them being insecure about their butt and wanting to get it bigger, and then they pop out on the street and the paparazzi take a picture and post it online, and people see it like, oh shit, I want my butt like theirs. People are gonna get it done. That's basically what I'm saying. Whew, that was quick. Thank God. Will the BBL movement last? Yes, I do feel like that, but also, thank God, I see women appreciating themselves for who they are. Thank God. See, the quote says, you can always call on your natural confidence. I know that's right. Women are actually going to appreciate themselves for who they are. Yes. But yeah, I do see it lasting. I do. 100%. Because like I said, I still see people keeping their struggles private, not being 100% transparent about their experience. Because, damned if you do and damned if you don't. Like, if they do come out and say like, hey, I did this and I made a mistake and this is the consequences, people are gonna laugh. They're not going to extend compassion or empathy. That's so sad. I feel like the same thing happened with K. Michelle. K. Michelle almost died and people laughed at her. It's like, oof. Y'all have no remorse. It's sad. My last question was advice to people who consider getting one. Advice to people who consider getting a BBL. Any advice? Okay, Spirit is saying go for it. Just please understand that please do proper research on your doctors, and please understand the risk and weigh your options. If people are telling me that there's a likely chance, just as an example, that something could seep into my bloodstream or go wrong, weigh your options. Can you afford to get sick? Can you afford to deal with any health complications down the line? Spirit is saying enjoy. Like, you can do whatever you want. Just do proper research and understand what you're getting yourself into, and everything should be fine. And also, you can always pray and ask Spirit to like guard your health. Make sure that when they put you to sleep, I don't know how the procedure goes, but make sure when they put you to sleep, like, make sure you wake up. If you want to wake up and not die while in surgery, just pray as well. Like, you can't go wrong with that. Also, something about like drinking like alcohol. Maybe you're not allowed to like drink alcohol or something. Like, self-medicate. I don't know. Oh, and also drugs. Like, if they give you drugs for pain, be wary of, if you're easily addicted to shit, be wary of the drugs they give you so that you won't become an addict. You won't become a crackhead, if you will. Spirit wanted me to say crackhead, so I did. My spirit guides. Never mind. But this is just something that I wanted to say. Like, Cardi B. I'm gonna just get right to it. Cardi B. I'm usually not comfortable with critiquing people's bodies, especially women. But this is something that is on my heart, so I need to say it. And disclaimer to people who are sensitive, please charge it to my head and not my heart, but I have to say it. And I'm gonna just be brutally honest, okay? Cardi B's body is not tea. It's not tea. She looks like an ant to me. I think people sensationalize Cardi B's body because despite having 2 kids, she was always able to like snap back. But I think that this is where the genuine like fat transfer has probably began for Cardi B. Because before, she mentioned that she got ass shots. Like, when she first got her first procedure on her butt, she said that she couldn't get a BBL because she didn't have enough fat like to transfer to her butt and her thighs. And this just goes back to what I said earlier. Not everybody is fat, y'all. Not everybody is fat. Sorry. I never thought anything was wrong with Cardi B when I first saw her, like when she first hit the scene in like 2018. During her invasion of privacy era when she was like attending award shows and stuff, she looked fine to me. Though she has a lot of work done. She has had a lot of work done when it comes to her body specifically, though. I think she could have benefited from lipo. Cardi B has no waistline, and her torso is entirely too long for the exaggerated butt and hips. They could have molded a waistline to better fit her body shape so she could have a more hourglass, quotation marks, figure. She might even have removed a rib from her waist to create that illusion of an hourglass figure. Anything but lipo. Like, honestly, she did anything but a more effective sort of way of developing a different waistline. Like, she could have done lipo. I feel like that would have been more effective and probably even cheaper than getting a whole rib removed. Though it's a common misconception when it comes to female celebrities like getting their body done. Not everyone is an hourglass figure. A woman with that like body shape has shoulders and hips the same width, giving the illusion of a smaller waist, regardless of if she has belly fat or not. Some of these rap girls just made themselves into a pear shape, including Cardi B. I'd say the only celebrity that has an authentic hourglass figure that I could think of is Beyonce. Despite Beyonce buying some hips, she's the only female who is hourglass proportionate, like a genuine hourglass. Even though her buttocks, her butt doesn't match the legs. Beyonce's hips and shoulders are the same width. And don't get triggered because I said Beyonce bought herself some hips, because she did, which is fine. Though I think Beyonce always had a butt, just not hips. There's a difference between the two. I'm not a professional, but I used to watch a lot of cosmetic surgery videos, and I used to draw. So I noticed these kinds of things. But yeah, I just don't feel comfortable like commenting on people's bodies, but it just had to be said. And honestly, like, I just get tired of people throwing around that word BBL and not knowing what it means. Like, seriously. And also, like, bitches be thinking they have an hourglass figure and you're literally a pear shape. Like, you just made yourself into a pear shape. You made your hips and butt bigger than your shoulders. Just because you have no waist and you have a big butt does not make you an hourglass. Your shoulders have to be wider. Your shoulders have to be as wide as your hips. And Beyonce is the only person I see that has a genuine hourglass shape. Her shoulders are broad, and so are her hips that she bought, and it creates the illusion that she has a smaller waist. And I'm not saying that she's fat, but I'm saying, despite a woman, if that woman fits that criteria, same shoulders and hips width, whether she is fat or not, it doesn't matter, because her hips and her shoulders are the same width. It gives off the illusion that she has a smaller waist, is basically what I'm trying to get at. And these girls, most of these rap girls, do not have broad shoulders. They just have exaggerated hips, and that makes them a pear shape. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm gonna get off. And actually, I'm going to do another reading on Beyonce. I think that'll be my next upload. I'm going to do like the energy surrounding Act 3. Stay tuned, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.